Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to our today's webinar, Email Marketing Strategies You Should Not Miss. Just a quick check of the mic again. I'm audible? Okay, thanks Ravi. Thanks Nayan again. Thanks Ravi. All right, friends, let's get started. So first of all, thank you for sharing your time with us today. My name is Smita and I'm working with Niche Software Solutions as a marketing manager. And I handle the marketing of our email marketing tool called Juvlon. As usual, excuse me, before we begin today's session, I have few housekeeping announcements to make. As usual, I've kept everyone on mute to ensure, excuse me. Yeah, so I've kept everyone on mute to ensure that any background noise and conversations are kept private. Our session is being recorded and we'll make the link of this recorded session available with everyone after the webinar. If you have to ask any questions, please make use of the question box that GoToWebinar window has provided. The chat window where you have just now informed me about whether I'm audible or not. So same chat window is used to share your comments, questions, anything that you want us to see. Just put it in that question box, and after the presentation I'll try to attend all your questions. Just in case if I'm not able to attend all the questions, please note that I'll take them offline and I'll reply to those questions either through email or through a phone call. So let's get started. List segmentation for email marketing. Well friends, if you aren't slicing and dicing your email database into various segments and tailoring the content to your emails to those individual groups of contacts, I think you are missing the most vital step of email marketing. In this section of webinar, we'll see how you should segment your list. So first point to note down and to act on is define your data points. First things first, as I've been saying, you can't build segments without data. The data that matters most to your company is going to depend on what kind of product you sell. Say for example, if you are running a house cleaning service, probably I'm going to use this example throughout the session, so I've picked this up. So you're running this business of house cleaning services, and what is the most important data that you would like to know? Whether your target audience or the person, those who are showing interest in your service, whether they own house or not, right? Whether they are living in a house where they need to clean it regularly or not. So that's the first data point that we need to identify. So before you start segmenting, decide what customer data will help you sell more efficiently. How are you going to organize that data? And how are you going to collect the data that you don't have? Say, as I've already said, that we'll be talking about this example of house cleaning services. Again, the reason that I've picked up this example is Diwali is nearing and we all know that we need to clean our houses for the festive season. So there are these three questions that we need to answer. What data are we already collecting? So these are the lowest barrier to entry segments. Are you able to collect the email addresses of people, those who have probably clicked on your ads? So email addresses is one important data that we would need for our email marketing strategy. What data can we start collecting? So apart from email addresses, is there anything else that we need to collect? These are the data points that you have the ability to track, but probably we have not organized it properly. So have you tried to find out more details, like whether the person who has shared his email addresses has told you that how big his or her house is, whether she really owns, he or she owns the house or not, and so on and so forth. So what data are we already collecting? What data can we start collecting? What are we missing in while collecting the data? Third important point is question that we should ask and get the answer for is, what data do we need to ask for? So the person has shared the email address. They have shared whether they have the house, how big it is, whether it's 1 BHK or it is a 3.5 BHK. Now the next question is, how frequently are they cleaning their houses? So is it only for Diwali will they be utilizing your services, or is there any other way where they can actually go ahead and use your services? Are they aware of all the services that you are providing? It's not only house cleaning. Along with that, you are doing pest control also. So this is the data that you need to request from your users directly. Nobody else is going to tell you about this. The users themselves are going to tell you about this. So you have to engineer a way to collect this data. You have to find out a smart way to collect this data from your users. So these 3 points, you have to have the answers to all these questions that I've put over here. What data are we already collecting? Whether the person owns, has shared the email address or not, whether the person owns the house and how big the house is, and how frequently is he utilizing the house cleaning services, or how frequently he himself is cleaning the house. So let's move to the next slide. Your buyers aren't all the same. They're not all same. All the buyers cannot be same. So the reality is that most businesses, whether they are B2B or B2C, they do not cater to just one type of customer. So even if they don't do sell one product or service, there is no one size fits all customers. And there are usually several ideal customers for any given business. So if we go back to our example that you own a house cleaning service, for example, you might cater to landlords with big apartments and buildings, as well as the owners of a single family home also. So these two are different types of customers who have different problems and needs, meaning they should be treated quite differently. So if you're doing some email marketing to these two target customers, blanketing the same broad messages probably would not be effective. What would be effective is sending each a targeted email that spoke of their specific problems and needs. So friends, if you haven't already, it's time that you determine who your various segments of target customers are. These are also known as buyer personas, as I've already mentioned on the image that is there on the slide in front of you. So once you figure out which type of individual is making up as your customer base as a whole, segmenting becomes much more understandable and easier, I guess. And the beauty of segmentation is that the possibilities are endless. You can identify 3 or 4 general personas or get more granular with each of those. Splitting them into even more targeted groups and making more segmentation even more effective is going to help you deliver more targeted messages and have a better email campaign results. So your buyers aren't all the same. Define their persona. I try to identify them as early as you could. Next is your contacts are at different points of sales cycle. Another reality. Your email database is made up of contacts who are at varied stages of interaction with your business. This means your contacts are at different points in the life cycle. They require different types of information and communication depending on the point where they are. Let's revert to our house cleaning example once again so that I can prove my point. I've just tried to create a visual out of this. So again, I've just picked up one house cleaning service that I could find on Google, and this is just a hypothetical example, but you will relate to this example very much. So you see this guy in your list. I have called him Tony, and Tony is in your list because he has clicked on probably a blog and has subscribed to your blogs also. Probably a blog that talks about an easy way to Diwali ready home. That's why Tony is in your list. But at the same time, he has just bought a new house with his wife, and ever since he's been trying to visit the web, trying to read on various tips to keep his house a beautiful home. So he presently is not in a hurry to hire any house cleaning services. Let's take a look at another example, another email email address that you have in your list. So she's Tina, and she is there in your list. Probably again she might have entered in your list for quite some time. And recently she has clicked on the offers that you have recently emailed to her. Diwali is approaching. She needs the house cleaning services. It seems that she needs house cleaning services because she has clicked on the offers. So guys, don't you think that Tina is more hot prospect than Tony? She should be sent, I mean, Tina should be sent a better targeted content so that she can complete the buying decision. She's already clicked on the offers, probably she's uh, tried to fill in the form and might have just given up in midst of it and might have left it just like that. So sending out a different targeted content to her will definitely help us close the sales cycle also. So, Tina and Tony, they both are have a different lead score. I mean, we generally do a lead scoring for each lead that comes in. So they have a different lead scores, and they should receive a personal content via email because they are at different points of sales cycle. So I'll again repeat my point. Your contacts are at different points in the sales cycle. So let's take a look at how to segment the list. You can segment your list based on your consumer preferences, based on the subscriber's choice, reader's interest, and receiver's behavior. So why do we segment the list is so that you can send the relevant emails to the list. So go ahead and start segmenting your list. Friends, I'll just take a quick break and take a look at the questions if there are any related to the audio. Just give me a minute, please. Am I audible? I mean, just a couple of minutes ago, Ravi said that it's been muted from my side. It's not muted from my side. Thanks, Venkuba. Yes, Himanshu, thank you so much. Vivek, there is no video. This is just a presentation in the PowerPoint format. So there's nothing running. There's no movements in the presentation that I am presenting. Thanks, everybody. I'll again get back to our presentation. So let's move to the next segment of this presentation, of this webinar. Types of customers your emails are missing. So we all agree that email campaigns are less intrusive than SMS. They are more comprehensive than Twitter also. They're more personal than advertising and quicker than a post. So there are lots of other rocky roads ahead also. So probably, although open rates have improved with the increasing mobile engagement, low clicks and the conversion rates have also come to a normal stage probably for many. So you've worked on improving your open rates and click-throughs. But what matters most is the conversion rates from here. So, here are two types of people your emails are not reaching and how you might be able to change it. So these are the detractors. So you have to re-engage them. Unsubscribers are usually thought of as a good thing. So unsubscribe. We always allow all our receivers to unsubscribe from our emails that we are sending. So if people do not want to read your emails, you may as well stop sending it, right? Initially, yes. But friends, it's a multi-channel world. Unsubscribe no longer means never. The reality now is that unsubscribers or opt-outs or hard bounces also for that matter may still be browsing your website regularly. They might be wandering in and out of multiple stores. You never know, they might be following you on Twitter also. They might be talking about you in a gathering, in a family gathering or probably with friends. You never know. They may even still be buying your products, but they're still not in your email list. But we cannot send them any emails because they have already unsubscribed. It's against the rules. It doesn't fit into our spam categories. So what can we do? Why not use data across the preferred channels to have more further engagement, to identify them and persuade them to resubscribe to your emails? So how do you do it? For instance, you could show them display ads based on their preferences, characteristics, even historic transactions to drive them to your website. So remarketing from Google AdWords is probably the best thing that you can try to try for this. And what you can do is that there can be a pop-up that assures them of the improvements you've made in your emails. They were irritated of the emails that you have been sending. It could be the layout, it could be the content, but you have worked on that. So let them know that you have improved your email so that they can opt back in. So re-engaging detractors. Second kind of customers your emails might be missing is the dormant subscribers. So, good practice. This is just a scenario. I'm just trying to speak aloud of my mind. So, it's basically good practice tells us to send personalized emails to right people at right time with right messages. But then why am I continuing to receive so many emails from brands? I've never interacted with them by emails, and I may never again. Am I too busy? Am I lazy? Am I ignorant? Or I'm just not too fussed to bother unsubscribing from every single brand that tries to communicate with me by email. They either haven't done enough to convert me or they haven't done enough to offend me either. I remain dormant. Hopefully that one day I'll receive a compelling message, but that content, that it's not the end of the world if I don't. Yet the emails still keep coming. Same format, same type of content with no regards to my interactions with their website. Perhaps they use the database on my numerous visits to their site or shop and then varied the frequency and the messages within the emails. I would open them. So I visited the shop on a particular day. They might have some kind of a offer going on and they've sent me an email immediately on that day. I probably might open it, right? Or if they have suppressed me from their blanket campaigns and have just been focusing on personalizing the site experience, I would have more reasons to email me with engagement based messages such as surveys, ratings, reviews, or something else that provides a break from the 15% off everything this weekend kind of a template. So this is the kind of email that goes to everybody and I still am not interested. So if you have to wake your dormant subscribers, you have to have targeted messages sent based on the activities that they do, either on their website or they're visiting your stores or they're engaging with you in some form or the other. So targeting these lost contacts is a great way to use multi-channel data to drive better engagement. The data will also help to deliver right messages once they have opted back. So which in turn is sure a fair way to start improving those vanning email statistics also. Right? So awake the dormant subscribers, start sending much smarter emails and personalized emails. Let's take a look at the next section of this webinar. What to look at while designing email templates. We've been talking about designing email templates in a couple of our webinars. So it might be a repetition for some of you, but it's really very important factor because we do not want anyone to miss this very important factor or element from when you are talking out your email marketing strategies. So based on your messages, you have to decide the type of email template you need to use. It could be only text, it could be only image, it could be text plus image. So just in this example, I've just picked up one example from internet. You can see this layout over here. So based on the product or the event that they are promoting over here, they have a register now button which is exactly on the top. So they have one image also lying to it. They have a text also. So it's a text plus image based kind of a emailer that they are sending. If you are sending out some greetings, probably some anniversary greetings, birthday cards, seasonal greetings, there's no need to have any text. It can be only image based emails that you can send. Probably you are sending out emails that are more transactional like. You've subscribed for your somebody has subscribed for your emails or they've subscribed on your blog and you've sent out a welcome email to them. That can only be a text email also. So based on what messages you are sending, based on the product that you are catering or the service that you are providing, you can decide on what kind of a template you can go ahead with. Should it be only text, only image, or text plus image? Next important factor while designing the template is the content that goes into the email. It has to be to the point. We cannot just keep on talking about everything that we are doing in one email. Try to be more specific, try to be more targeted, make it as shorter as possible, make it as clear as possible. See to it that it is to the point. Let's not unnecessarily talk everything that is being going around in the world. Third important factor is call to action. You can see this image over here. I just simply liked it. There are so many things that this person is asking me to do. He's asking me to download something. He's also requesting me to get started. He's asking me to order something. So there's no one call to action that is very clear. So make it a point that whenever you are designing any email template, there has to be one clear call to action. You can't have too many call to actions in one email. At the most, you can carry on with two. So one could be probably take a free trial, and other could be download the ebook or something. So that you can give one or two options, but don't overload it. Make it very clear that you have one or two call to actions very clearly, boldly mentioned in your email that you are sending. I just have a quick announcement to make. We have filled in all the attendees. I probably might not be able to take in more attendees because it's a full house session today. We've crossed the limits that we have for this webinar. So friends, in case any of your colleagues are trying to log in, let them know that we'll share the link to the recorded session with them post webinar. Okay. Last but most important factor that you have to consider when you are designing the email templates is make it responsive. In fact, in our organization, we call it, give me a minute, sorry. Okay. We have to make it, in our organization, we in fact call it, make it mobile first. So whatever you are designing has to be in such a way that people are able to. I'm sorry, I'm just receiving this pop-up message from GoToWebinar, so I'll just mute that message. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the interruption. So make it responsive, make it design it in such a way that people are able to access your email in all the devices. Let that be handheld devices, let that be desktops, let that be anything. It could be tablets, it could be anything. So make it responsive. At the same time, when you're making the email templates responsive, make sure the landing pages that you are creating are also responsive, because you have a call to action in your email. So once somebody clicks on that call to action and is taken forward to the landing page, and the landing page is not responsive, it's a very bad experience that you will be giving to your receivers. Make sure your landing page is also responsive. It's very important to make it a note for your email marketing strategies that not only email templates but landing pages also need to be responsive. This is another important section in our webinar, that we have to automate the email campaigns. Automation is really very important, basically, since now we've been talking about engaging all the dormant subscribers. Also, we are trying to find out the targeted customers. So how can one person sitting behind doing the email marketing do all these things? Why not automate all these things that we could? It's possible. There are products there are softwares that will allow you to automate all your email campaigns, all the email strategies that you are trying to chalk out. So first, let's take a look at the benefits of email automation. So the reason is that we need to keep in touch. Email automation is something that is sent out immediately, so it's the fastest thing where we are able to get in touch and get connected with our receivers. As I've said, that it helps in re-engaging with your dormant leads also. You are also able to share the hints and tips. So this is basically you are able to share the relevant content with your subscribers at the right time. So somebody has clicked on, say for example, somebody has downloaded a white paper. You can send a follow-up email. This can be automated. This can be set up automatically. The follow-up email goes where you are sharing another white paper or an e-book which is relevant to the person. The person doesn't need to fill in the form again. You can just simply share another document with him saying that, hey, you've downloaded so and so white paper, why not read this ebook also that we have created. So it's really very easy through automation to share hints and tips, and obviously it saves time. I mean, why won't anybody like to save time and have some relaxed time in the office after doing all these things? So benefits of email automation, we've understood all these benefits. Let's see what kind of email automation programs can we create. We've seen welcome emails that come up. Most of us definitely have this kind of a program where somebody subscribes to anything, somebody signs up with your product or services. There's a welcome email that is sent out. So it's a API integration basically from your web form to the product that you're using to send out emails. So you just have to create the welcome template and everything will be sent out automatically. So welcome email is one part which can be used for email automation. Second is cart abandonment. There is somebody who's trying to purchase something. There is someone who has tried to fill in the form on your website and has just left it like that. The person who's filling the form has reached there through email. So through email also you could track these conversions, whether you are able to capture people, those who have completed the transaction, or whether they have left it halfway. So you can just create this kind of a program. There are API integrations, there are products that integrate with these API that talk with each other, and at the same time the same tools and softwares, they talk with your email marketing programs also. So go ahead and create these kind of email automations of cart abandonment and transaction, and help yourself with transaction tracking. Follow-up emails. Somebody's subscription is about to expire. Somebody has, as I've said, that downloaded some white paper or an ebook. Why not send up a follow-up email? You don't have to worry about it. If you can just create a email automation program for this, this definitely is going to help and save time and create a different kind of a level of engagement with your receiver. So he's going to be really happy that you're not bothering him to purchase the product, or you are not asking him to check the discount that you are offering. It is a very silent process of nurturing the leads that is being done. So follow-up process is something that also can be automated. We miss you. There are dormant subscribers. As I said, we can always write back to them and say that we really miss you. Here are the changes that we have made in our programs, in our email programs. We have made changes in our products also, whatever it is. I mean, based on why people have stopped responding or reacting or engaging with your emails, you can send out this "we miss you" emails also. Now, these also programs can be automated. Probably you can set out a program saying that somebody has not clicked on your any links in the newsletter for 6 months. Automatically send one email to that person. The template should be designed and kept it ready. It should be updated, of course. That's the only manual thing that you will have to do. Rest all the program will take care of. So "we miss you" kind of emails also can be automated. Then there are these seasonal greetings. We know this Diwali, we have to send out emails to all our subscribers. So we do not have time to sit and keep sending it to each list every year. So why not create some automation program, keep it ready, keep it scheduled so that it goes out automatically during those particular seasons. At the same time, another thing is that when we talk about these subscriptions in Diwali, the list also gets updated automatically. So it's not only the greetings that you're sending. Probably you have already created the greeting last year, everybody had liked it, you would like to continue doing having that. New people, those who have joined, will also start receiving your all these automated emails also. Another automation is about which is based on the dates. So this is basically birthdays, or it could be anniversaries, it could be some kind of wishes that you want to send to your customers. You can always have some kind of a discount that you can mention in these emails. So these are also automation programs. You just have to create the templates and make it more personalized, fetch in the required information in the template and schedule it and keep it ready. The email automation program and the software will take care of it automatically. You don't have to worry. So there is a whole lot of your burden has been shouldered by some other email marketing softwares. So anniversaries also. Yeah. So these are some of the email automation programs. I would just quickly summarize before I move forward for the next part of the webinar, that what we have covered so far. We've spoken about list segmentation, where we saw that how defining your data points will help. There are 3 questions that you need to ask yourself and get the answers to. Your buyers aren't all the same, so everybody who's there in your data list is at a different level. Same thing goes with your contacts that are in their sales cycle also. So they too are at the different points in the sales cycle. Types of customers your emails are missing. We've seen that people, those who have unsubscribed, we cannot send them emails, but there are ways to try to find them out, maybe through remarketing strategy of Google Ads, or it could be through social media, it could be various other things through which you can try to reach them in other ways. The other kind of customers that are not receiving or they're not reacting with your emails are dormant subscribers. So try to find out some more intelligent way to talk to these dormant subscribers and get them back and re-engage or make them more active. We also looked at the how we should be designing our email templates. So it could be based on the messages that you are sending. It could be only text, it could be only image, or it could be text plus image. Content, I've said that it has to be to the point. Don't make it too elaborative. Make it as quick as possible, as short as possible. Clear call to actions, not more than 2 call to actions are good suggestion from my side. And very important, make it responsive. And again, make it responsive. It's not only emails. We also suggest that make your landing pages also responsive, so that the receiver gets a very good experience out of it. Last point that we spoke about was email automation programs. So there are various email automation programs like welcome emails, cart abandonment, follow-up emails, probably miss you, seasonal greetings. It could be anniversaries. It could be anything. So these are the kind of email automation that you do. Now, friends, we have spoken about all these things. How are you going to achieve this? So, we have this product Juvlon, which is going to help you cater with all these kinds of parameters or the strategies that we have spoken about. So, Juvlon is a multi-channel messaging software. Juvlon helps you in sending bulk emails as well as SMSs. These are some of the features that I have just noted down quickly over here on this slide. So it's basically helps you in improving your customer engagement. You can have a better tracking of your receivers movements also on this. Then the reports that we are creating will also help you in understanding their behavior. We also have transaction tracking reports which will help you know that whether the person has really filled in the complete form or he's just quit in between. So all these parameters basically will help you make your email marketing successfully. So mainly Juvlon enables you to establish relationship with your customers also. So today I have a good news for everyone those attending this webinar, and I'm very happy to tell that I have a houseful session today. It's a 15% discount on all our plans. We have 4 to 5 plans on Juvlon based on the number of email credits that you can get. So we are offering 15% discount, and it's only for the webinar attendees. So go ahead, visit our website www.juvlon.com. Go ahead, take a free trial. Try to chalk out the email marketing strategies. Wherever you feel that there is a help required, feel free to reach me and avail the discount that we have offered today. So friends, with this, I'll open the session for questions and answers. There are lots of questions that have come in as I was talking. I might not be able to take all the questions today, but please don't worry. I'll try to attend these questions offline. So let me just open the window for questions. Okay, Abhishek has a question. How to go about email content? Should we hire a freelancer or should we do it ourselves? Abhishek, you can hire a content writer, not a freelancer if you need it. It depends on the kind of business you are running and the kind of email marketing investments you have made in email marketing. So what I'll suggest is it will be good if you can just draft some of your content, try share it initially with some freelancers, get some edits done, and then probably you can try yourself trying to find out ways that will help you in doing it much better. Okay, I'll just scroll up. Why should we try to reach unsubscribed customers? They have unsubscribed because they don't have interest in us. Will that not create a negative feedback? But I think I'm suggesting that these unsubscribed customers, they have unsubscribed from your email list. You are not sure for what reason. It could be your emails that you have been sending. It could be the content or the kind of a layout that you are sending. You are never sure that what exactly is the reason that they have unsubscribed. So why not try to reach them out in different way, using different channels. I'm not suggesting you to use email marketing because that definitely is not a good practice at all. Try to find out ways in case if you try to find out through some different channels that okay, these people are really not interested in your product or services, then probably you can stop chasing them. Hope that helps you. Jitendra, yes. Can you please mention few tools available which can be used for email automation, both paid and free? You can try Juvlon. We have free trial for Juvlon, 30 days free trial for Juvlon. Try the email automation that we are providing. There are email Juvlon is the one that I can very surely tell you that we do provide all these kind of email automations. There are other products in the market, but I've myself not tested them or checked that whether automation till what depth are they providing. So how to create and send the automated emails? Basically, there is an API integration. There's a code that needs to be inserted in your website or on the form. And then based on that, the data is fetched and stored in your email marketing tool or the software. And from there, you can set the email automation. Grishma, I hope by looking at the examples, I was able to help you know what exactly is email automation. So these are the kind of communication that we have to send to our receivers automatically. We do not have to actually sit behind the software and start sending it one by one. So this is kind of an email automation that we are talking, where we can send it out automatically. What do you exactly mean by responsive? Responsive means that the template is accessible or is visible in a readable mode in whatever devices you are accessing it from. It could be either it could be a laptop, or it could be a desktop machine, it could be a handheld devices like mobiles or tablets. So responsive means you have to create it in such a way that whatever format I open it, the content on that or the images on that landing page, emails should be visible to me. Should we create landing pages separately? Yes, you should create landing pages separately. Doesn't the image based email have much higher chance to land in promotion tabs? Mayank, emails landing in promotional tabs or inbox is all depending on Gmail. Google is deciding that. So it's not whether you have images or you have text. I have lots of my text-based emails also landing in promotional tab. So it's Google is smart enough to identify whether it's a promotional mailer that you are sending, or it's a transactional mail, or just a normal message that you are sending. So this has nothing to do with the number of images or the kind of images that we are using. Yes, to some extent it might be true, but it does not completely hold true when it comes to email marketing and Google. How do we entice dormant subscribers? Can you please highlight some tips and tricks? Jitendra, there are lots of tips that I can share for awaking the dormant subscribers. First is try to send them some more try to send them the content in an interesting way. Probably they are bored to see all the same kind of layouts. Try to use some different layouts. Try to see if you can give some of a specific offer to dormant subscribers. Is there anything that is possible from that side? So there are a couple of examples that we can do based on the business that you are running. We can discuss this offline. You can reach me if you wish to, and through email, and we can discuss this later on also. Friends, we are almost towards the end of the session. There are lots of other questions. Do text only. Emails have a lower responsive rate. It's not of that. It's nothing to do with the open rates or anything. It depends on the content, the time when you are sending, and the list to whom you are sending, Abhishek. So responsive designs do not visually turn out correctly on Outlook. What can be done then? That this is something very technical, Nirali. I'll take this up with our technical team and try to help you with the answer. Um, is warming up domain important? Ravi, this question is a little bit off track this session, but I'll definitely take this up once the webinar is over. Ravi, can you please repeat your question? I mean, you've been asking some question which probably I'm not able to track it in so many questions that have come in. So you have some online healthcare business, how email marketing will help us. Our services are on stress screening, counseling, and consultation or medication. This definitely is going to help you in email marketing is definitely going to help you in ways where you can actually start sharing some tips, some probably smart ways to handle your stress, and then bringing them slowly to your counseling sessions. So this is how you can use email marketing. But yes, email marketing does help in each and every business, no matter whatever business or service you are catering to. Just that we'll have to find out some ways properly. You'll have to chalk out the content. You have to put it up on your website also, so that people can go to your website once they receive the emails. So yes, definitely email marketing will help in your kind of business also. Are the pointers mentioned applicable to B2C customers only? No, this definitely is not only applicable to B2C, but this also applies to B2B clients. No matter whatever kind of a target audience you have, even though if it is a B2B client, I mean, and I am not able to get any example currently in our mind, but even though if it is directly business to business, let's take our example. We are into email marketing. We are providing solutions to email marketing. So it's a B2B kind of a business that we are also catering to. What if I keep on sending the same kind of email to everybody, rather than if I just segment my list a little bit more smartly, saying that okay, there are a chunk of people, those who are interested only in the webinars. Why do I keep sending them the emails about ebook and white paper? Probably they'll take it up in different way. So if I segment my list smartly, it's going to be a better interaction with my audience. So whatever tips I have shared today, it's applicable to B2C as well as to B2B also. What are the key parameters of tracking success of email marketing? Kapil, there are lots of parameters, but most important is the conversion that's happening from the email marketing. We know we are looking at the opens, we are looking at the clicks, we are trying to see that how many people have we reached through email marketing. But at the end, most important and the critical is the conversion that we need to track. How many people have actually tried to convert using your email marketing campaign? Say for example, if you have sent out an email saying that subscribe for our blog, or subscribe to our newsletter, and on click there's a landing page which has a form to which they have to fill in. So how many people have actually filled in your form, they who have come from these emails that you have sent? How many of them have actually dropped away? So this is the more important. So conversion tracking is much important. Juvlon has come up with this feature, and we do help businesses track their conversions also. What is a good range of these KPIs. I'm sorry, I couldn't get the question. I'll take it up later, or you can email it to me. Smita, can you help me with some tips and tricks in the content development? Parsing, this will depend on the kind of business that you have. I can definitely help you in this. Why not we get in touch with each other post this webinar? We will have email conversation, and I'll take this up with you. I'll definitely would love to help you and guide you in content development also. Yes, Ravi, same applies to you. I'll write back to you and we can try to understand what kind of content can we create for your business. Does Juvlon have SMS integration as well? Yes, we do have email and SMS integration. We do not have email database of our customer. Do we do have mobile numbers. That in fact is one of the most important feature that we talk about and we take pride in when we talk about SMS. So you can actually send out personalized SMS to this database, to these mobile numbers, with a personalized link which is taken which takes them to a page probably which showcases their mobile number and requests them to fill in their other details. So in that landing page you can have a form where the mobile number is pre-populated and you can request them to fill in their email addresses and name as well. So that's how you can start using collecting their email addresses for your email marketing. So as a email and SMS integration is provided, and in fact there can be much more smarter ways to collect uh, email addresses from doing SMS marketing and vice versa. What is the limit for the contacts send in a date? Can be there is no limit as such. You can send across as many emails as you wish to. Is Twitter effective in India? Rahul, this is a little bit off track question, but I'll still take it. Yes, Twitter is effective. I think our Prime Minister has already made it so popular. So I think, yes, definitely you can go ahead and start using Twitter and try to find out ways through which you can integrate your social media through email marketing also. Friends, there are lots of questions that have come in. Probably I'm not able to take all of them, but I'll have to stop at this moment. Again, I'll come back to the offers that we have to offer to our customers, to our webinar attendees. Let me make it very clear. It's not going to be there for everyone. So 15% off on all Juvlon plans for webinar attendees. So please go ahead and avail these discounts. Uh, Friends, with this, I'll close today's session. Thank you once again for sharing your time, and you all have a nice day, and wishing you all a very happy Diwali in advance. Thank you so much.